Good morning, students. We are going to revise lesson number 13 on water resource. As we discussed that anything that satisfies our need is called a resource. So, water is a resource because it satisfies our need. Animals and plants cannot live without water. It is our lifeline. Water is very essential for all of us. Children, our earth, 3/4 is of water, covered with water. 3/4 portion of the earth is covered with water. But unfortunately, that 3/4, the major chunk is salty water. As you know, the water in the seas and ocean, they have salty water which is not used. That salty water we cannot use for plants as well as animals. We need fresh water. And fresh water, the main source of fresh water is rain. Rain gives us water which we use for drinking, cooking, watering the plants or crops, giving it to the animals, any type of other work we do with water we need. Even the factories, they need fresh water. So even your car needs distilled water. So in this way, we need fresh water. Fresh water resources are our very important, and the source of fresh water is rain as well as groundwater, because when it rains, the water seeps inside the ground and it is stored deep under the ground between the porous and non-porous rocks. It crosses the top layer of the soil, then the subsoil, then passes through this porous rocks, and then it cannot pass through the non-porous rock where we have the water table there, and stored water. And that water we take out with the help of pumps, wells, tube wells, or different type of hand pumps and other things. So groundwater is very important. Children, water which we have in the lakes, rivers and ponds that is also fresh water, which is used by human beings as well as animals and plants. Children, we discussed that rain, groundwater, ponds and lake, rivers are our source of fresh water. Seas and oceans have salty water. Then comes to means of irrigation. Why we need? Of course, we need water for drinking, for washing, for cleaning, for giving it to the plants, crops the farmers grow. Now this is called irrigation. The farmers, they grow crops in their fields. Throughout the year they do not get the rainwater. So they need water throughout the year. Otherwise their crops will die. So different means of irrigation are used by farmers to water their plants. And some of the means of irrigation are wells and tube wells. Then you have tanks, canals, sprinklers and dams. Wells and tube wells, you know that the underground water is taken out with the help of Persian wave, used for farming purposes. It is mainly the wells and tube wells are used in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat. Then we have this tanks. Tanks are mainly used in the southern part of India, where rainwater, the areas which are low-lying area, their water gets stored. This rainwater gets stored, and that water is used for purpose of irrigation. Then you have sprinklers. Children, sprinklers are used in the dry area where water, rain means water is not found in abundance. There is scarcity of water. There is sparse rainfall. The rainfall is not every day. So water is given in the fields with the help of sprinklers. So it spreads like you must have seen in the shower. And then you have the dams. These are very important. We have many dams all over India. Why dams are built? What is a dam? Dam is a wall built across the river to stop the flow of water, and that water is stored in a huge tank behind the wall that is called reservoir. And that water is used throughout the year to give it to the farmers in the form of irrigation. And that is called canal irrigation. You must have seen the Sardar Sarovar Dam. That is a dam, and there is a reservoir there, and that canal, it reaches up till Kutch, because those areas are very dry and they don't get enough rainfall. We have many dams all over the country, and some of the dams we have studied where they are built. You should know that. You should remember, children, that Tehri Dam is the highest dam and Hirakud Dam is the longest dam. We have many dams in Gujarat. Out of that, Sardar Sarovar Dam, built on Narmada River, is the most famous one. So all these dams are built for irrigation. Not only for irrigation, they produce electricity. And what is that? Hydroelectricity. Electricity produced from falling water. So in this way, dams are very, very useful. So children, remember that water is a resource and we should use it wisely and not waste it anymore. Thank you.